In the world of video games, there are very few franchises as recognizable as Mortal Kombat. Its ultra-violent gameplay combined with an iconic cast of characters have made the game a mainstay for over 3 decades. Now I love Mortal Kombat.
No, this game is terrible.
So naturally, I knew I had to make a video based on the new entry in the series, Mortal Kombat 1. No, not that Mortal Kombat 1. No, not that one either. There you go, nope. Go back. Nope, before that. There we go. Mortal Kombat 1. I could do some kind of Scorpion workout or Sub-Zero ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, but that didn't really speak to me. Honestly, it's because I don't like a lot of the characters. My autistic ass has played nobody besides Johnny Cage since I picked up Mortal Kombat 1 from the Walmart bargain bin as a kid. Besides being the coolest and funniest character on the roster, Johnny is notorious for his special move, the Nut Punch. Mid-fight, he'll drop down into a Van Damme style split and punch you right in the nuts. I figured, if I'm gonna do a Mortal Kombat video, I'm gonna learn how to do the full splits like Johnny Cage. Here's how I got there. Now I know my whole channel branding is based on me being average physically, which is mostly true. However, I think I am actually a good bit more flexible than the average man. I've got weird and bendy joints, my elbows can do whatever this is, I can put my palms flat on the ground when I touch my toes, and I can throw kicks pretty high. So this is going to be a breeze. Get low in the splits for a few minutes a day, and then eventually sink right to the floor within a few weeks. Or at least that's what I thought. Day 1 was fine. I found a follow-along stretching routine that's supposed to directly help with achieving the middle split, and I sat on my mom's yoga mat and did the whole thing. Honestly, I thought I'd be able to start a little lower than what I was capable of in reality. I actually noticed pretty decent progress in the first week or so of this routine though, and then I ended up plateauing pretty hard. Around then, I started to look for more science-based approaches to hitting my goal. 3 days later.
I did just find this tip online. Sounds like maybe you can do, you can arch your back a little bit. Help you get into your hips into a better position. My hips feel good. Like, pretty flexible. And then maybe it's my hamstring. Like right in here on this side, when I get down low, it feels like crap. It feels like the tendon is in the wrong spot, or it's like snagging over something. So we'll see if this tip with the hips helps. I'm supposed to arch my back and keep my heels and toes vertical. Okay. Good. Back is arched. Heels vertical. Oh. Shit. That was pretty close. I think we get this. I think we get this in the next week. That was close, man. Okay. Keep at it.
So how close you can get to the ground initially is largely dependent on your hip anatomy. The way your hip joint is structured, it will very likely eventually block your femur bones from extending out any further. So arching your back as you get lower like I am here allows you to externally rotate your hips and get even lower. Keeping your toes pointed up will help accomplish this as well. This is a technique that I used for the rest of the time I stretched.
Several days later.
What's up everybody, I just wanted to give you a little update while I play some Mortal Kombat 11. I've been doing that a lot. Thought it might be fun to talk while I play this game because it makes me mad. This game makes me very mad. Because it's okay, J player, okay. So the day before yesterday, I hit the deepest split so far. Used the tip with your back and the outward rotation of the heels, and I got pretty freaking close. And then the next day I hit a pretty decent leg session. Couldn't get quite as far, and then today I went and did. today I went and tried to do the splits. Oh god, I never get that. And I dropped the combo too. And today it hurt, so new development. It hurt right in my hips, which had been the best feeling part. My knees have had some trouble. It was a good leg workout. I did like the did some deadlifts, getting back into heavier weights, and I did the the sus machine. The hip, I think it's abductor. I'm 20. Probably shouldn't read the guys who's
Round 2, fight.
really okay. We've got about a week before the new game comes out. I'd like to be able to actually do the splits. But if not, we can use this as a cautionary tale. You know, I set the sus machine to like the furthest it would open. And just try to like hold my legs there. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna get the crushing blow. Yes. Ooh, the hitbox has almost got me. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. I was pretty optimistic, and now it feeling a little bit less so. Maybe I shouldn't be hitting legs at all. I don't want to skip leg day, you know. I don't want people to make fun of me. So after feeling that little bit of pain, I took a few days off of stretching and really slowed things down when I did. Realistically, I think I got excited when I got super low that one time and thought I could force myself into the splits. Do not do this. The odds of you hurting yourself are way higher than the odds that you do anything constructive, so take your time.
It's been a few days since the last update, so I thought I'd make another one. We're maybe a little bit closer. We're still not that far off. I still think it's doable. Maybe not. I think it's gonna have to wait until after the game comes out, which is fine. I have the premium edition. I spent $40 extra to play it a little bit early. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, I wanted to record because I found another little sciencey technique called, is my hair in the shot? Good. Called PNM. And I forgot what it stands for, but I will put it on the screen. Basically, it involves flexing the muscles that you want to stretch and then stretching them. So it's kind of an on and off, like you're pulsing the stretch, if that makes sense. And then you can go a little bit deeper. So we're going to try that out and see where we're at. Okay, so we get here. And now I'm activating my adductors, trying to push my feet into the ground. And go a little deeper, comfortably. Oh, that hurts. Okay. In here, trying to get lower. Now we gotta do the hamstrings a little bit more. And just slide down. Here's my straddle. It's gotten a little bit further. I think I can squeeze out a little more. We're getting there. It's kind of hard for me to force myself into these positions, especially the straddle. The splits, obviously, you can use gravity to help you a little bit, but I don't know. It's a little awkward. I have been using the wall too. I'll show you guys that real quick. So I get to where there's a decent stretch, and then I'm pushing my heels into the wall for a few seconds. Relax and push again. Okay, get a little deeper, push, relax, and push. Okay, Okay, so you can get deeper still. This is very far, I feel like. I've been close for like a week and a half. And I've maybe plateaued a little bit. Maybe stretch to the sides. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
At this point, I knew I was in the home stretch. The wall stretching and PNF stretching was really paying off, and I was getting a little bit lower pretty consistently now. And after a few days, I had finally done the splits. Now, a few disclaimers here. Technically, I didn't do them exactly like how our boy Johnny does. His feet stay horizontal, but I can only do them with mine vertically. When he punches Goro in the 1995 movie though, his feet are vertical, so I'm gonna go ahead and count mine. Another thing is that I can only do the splits after doing a bunch of the stretching. I can't pop into the splits immediately like some people can, and if you're trying this yourself, you shouldn't expect to either. To end the video, I'm going to show you guys the stretching routine that I came up with myself after a few weeks of training.
Now we're going to stretch the hamstrings a little bit. So put one foot just a little bit in front of the other. Keep it flat on the ground. And then push your butt backwards. There we go. You should feel a really deep stretch in this front leg. You can lean into it more. Let your torso come down while your butt's still backwards. Mine is here. Now from here we're going to move into our wall straddle. Take this one slow because I don't know, it's pretty uncomfortable and hard for me, to be honest. So just really ease into it. Start further back and then kind of shimmy your way up and push yourself with your hands. Squeeze your butt a little bit, that'll help too. Okay, so when you start feeling some stretching, a little bit of discomfort, keyword is discomfort, right? Not pain. You don't want to hurt yourself, but you are going to feel some discomfort on a lot of these if you're doing them right. So once you start getting to that stretchy point, go ahead and drive your feet into the wall pretty hard for a few seconds. And now release. And now we do it again. And now let's see if we can go a little bit deeper. This is honestly pretty close to as far as I can get in this stretch for some reason. Like, I know it translates to the splits pretty directly, honestly, but I don't know, the stretch has been hard for me the whole time. I think I've made pretty good progress with it though, so I'll take it. Real quick now, we'll do a little bit of a pigeon pose. Help externally rotate your hips, which is important for the splits as we've learned. So stay in here for a few seconds, and then I like to drop my torso forward, kind of get my chest to the ground, and that's an even deeper stretch right there. So at this point I am more or less ready to try the actual splits. I'd recommend finding something that you can support yourself with. Here I've got my keyboard, my piano bench. This is perfect. The chair is good. A little footrest. You could probably use your bed, maybe a low cabinet. It's just something to hold on to. Put your weight on as you attempt to do the splits. Alright, so just kind of slowly take your feet out. Right about here is where it starts to hurt for me. So at this point, I'm gonna arch my back pretty hard, as you can see. Cannot see my feet, which sucks, but they are pointed upwards. And just get lower. Lower. See where you're at. You can come up a little bit. I couldn't quite touch right there, but it was close. Yeah. Get right in here. Another trick that I figured out, if you're a little bit more advanced, is to start low like this and just put one leg out. Support yourself a little bit with your hands and get the other leg out. And there we go. Ow, ow, ow. Now I'm aware that it's not a perfect split, but I think it's pretty close to the Van Damme splits from like kickbox or blood sport. I don't think I can do the chair thing. I'm not going to try the chair thing because I don't really want to hurt myself. It is definitely not a picture perfect split. I know that, so before you go off at me in the comments. It's definitely something I'm going to keep working on because I think I would like to get to there. But I think for the purposes of this video and for my own sanity, I'm going to count it. Yeah, it looks great from the front, I think. From the side, a little bit, maybe like my legs could go just a little bit further back. But hey, if you liked it, likes help the channel a lot. Subscribe, share with your buddies, your friends, and your family, and your dog. Will probably find this pretty entertaining. Yeah, I do want to say I'm going to be streaming Mortal Kombat 1 on YouTube, on my YouTube channel that you're watching right now. This one, yeah, this one. Been something that I kind of wanted to do for a long time, and it's vaguely related to my channel now. The first stream should be this Friday sometime, so stay tuned for that. I'd love for you guys to show up, chat with me. Maybe we can play just some 1v1s or something. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Let's get some pussy tonight.